Hello and welcome, my name is Ricci, and something is missing. I have returned, but jokes aside, today we are going to check out Blackpink Pink Venom. Let me put my my headphones on and dive straight into it. My jokes did not get better while I was away. Alright, so this is apparently a pre-release single, I think. It's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, so within 15 seconds we already get some classic quote-unquote Blackpink elements here with the Arabian sounding melody. So that's definitely something that's old school Blackpink, if you want to call it like that, at least before all the more westernized tracks. So this is definitely going back a little bit more again. Interestingly enough, they have these Blackpink choirs there at the beginning instead of having the classic Blackpink in your area tag in there. I'm not sure if the Blackpink in your area tag will still like come somewhere in the song, or if this is just their like new modernized tag. Both could be the case, but so far a really cool vibe. Okay, second instrument coming in there. Okay, really interesting so far. So if we listen to the intro here, then obviously we get this melody introduced on this instrument right here. But I think the melody that's playing in the background here in the verse is actually slightly different from this. Bow, bow, bow. No, I think it's the same, but obviously the timbre, whatever, is slightly different in this section right here. And then when we get into Lisa's part, now this other element, this more stringy classical Asian instrument, gets replaced with a new instrument here. What's interesting here is that actually if you listen to the pitches that Lisa raps or partially also sings, they actually sometimes match up with the melody that's playing in the background, and sometimes they don't, which creates a really nice flowing section here. Okay, interesting. So we get another Arabian sounding melody in this section right here, but this time it's a guitar, and it seems to be a different melody. I'm pretty sure this is a completely different melody. Now I gotta say, this section does feel a little bit empty, but that can have the purpose of making the chorus hit harder, which probably follows after this, assuming this is the pre-chorus. So let's have a look. Now the drums are building. Some rising effects, sure, okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, now really interesting here for sure, this chorus, or like this transition into the chorus. Really interesting like impact sound that we have. I don't actually know what it is. But that's, I mean, I don't know what it is, but it sounds really cool. I like it. Very catchy like hook. As expected. Really like how they layered the top line here with these DJ-like scratches. That right here, that's really cool. And then obviously visually, they're also showing this. So they have this, and then they're showing this right here, which makes a lot of sense, right? But that's just really, really cool. I like that a lot. The production and the songwriting of the song working well together here, and then they just further enhance that with the visuals. Nicely done here. Everything is in unison, so. Okay, so now we're going full hip hop here. That's really cool. Okay. Alright, so basically we're going full like 90s hip hop, I would say. Classic like lead in the background. That's like a very hip hoppy, old school hip hop kind of lead sound right there. And then obviously the drums are also very much fitting into that like boom bap category, I think. I'm not really an expert on that, but I think it's boom bap, so that's really cool. A complete switch up here. But obviously still works in like the context of everything. And okay, now another synth there. Okay, so now we're going into this pre-chorus again. Now this section is the only section that I'm not the biggest fan of, to be completely honest, because it does feel a little bit empty to me. I get why they do it, because they want the chorus afterwards to like hit harder, and the like production on the chorus is also very minimalistic. So in order to make that hit hard, they need to have less in like in the pre-chorus, right? Yeah, but I don't know. I personally just feel like when this transitions into this section right here, the transition is not the smoothest. And I had the same feeling in verse 1, like this transition right here, but it's obviously a choice, and just because I might have done something differently doesn't make this like a wrong choice or anything, obviously. Obviously makes sense to show her here with a guitar, as we are also hearing a guitar. I really wonder what that impact sound there is at the beginning of the chorus. This is very catchy though. The chorus for sure super catchy. Okay, now we're going into the bridge, but before we go into bridge, let's go back to the intro, yeah? So something that you notice here is that this melody and also the melody that we had in the background in the verse is obviously the same as it is in the chorus. So the reason why this chorus is becoming so memorable so fast is just because the melody got repeated a lot. With you noticing it or without you noticing it, but they keep it interesting by switching up the instruments on which the melody gets played on. Makes it much more interesting than if they would repeat the exact same thing over and over again. I really like this chorus. The fills with these instruments here are also really cool. Also really interesting is that like if you... There's just a snap, there's no actual snare. But now they're layering that snare with an open hi-hat, which is actually really cool. But they only do this in the second half. So that's kind of cool. No hi-hats other than that. Interesting. Okay. Bridge coming in here. Now we have brass steps for sure, but really deep ones. Okay. Okay. And the Blackpink choirs in the background here again. Okay, so really interesting. There's a couple of things that I want to say here about this final chorus. First of all, something that I noticed, which is not part of the music, is actually the colors are really interesting. Obviously, I know they did this whole like PUBG thing but these colors look very like PUBG to me. I don't know why. I don't even play this game a lot, but for some reason this just looks a lot like that to me. Now for the final chorus, they are doing the classic. Let me find it. They're doing the classic YG thing of just having a completely different last chorus. Well, not completely different obviously, but like a even more high energy chorus here for the final chorus. So structure wise, it's basically the same that we had in other tracks, like How You Like That and Kill This Love and whatever, but instrument wise they for sure switched it up a bit, which I think is the right direction to go towards. They keep some of that old school Blackpink elements alive and they combine them with new elements. I think that's for sure the right way to go about. I personally wasn't the biggest fan of when they completely swapped up their style for like Ice Cream and Lovesick Girls, because obviously that was like very different from what they did before. So I think with that they're much more going towards what they were doing before, which I think both marketing wise and also just in general is probably a smart choice. Now about the final chorus. I bring the pain like now we have a snare. So I suppose, or like the plan here was to hold back the snare till the final chorus, so that you can have some more stuff coming in here. And then here they have the Blackpink choirs coming in. Once again, really smart writing, because they started the song with these Blackpink choirs and now they're ending the song with the Blackpink choirs. That obviously makes a lot of sense, so I really like that. Yeah, that was really good, I think. I think that was really strong. I think it was a smart choice. It was kind of in between what they were doing before, but it still was different. I personally like it a lot. I would love to know what you guys think about this. And in case you guys are fans of music analysis, especially K-pop, then definitely check out SerpentIris, which is a brand new channel starting at Sunday. Gonna be linked up there or there, don't ask me. I'm gonna be part of that channel, but it is a collaboration. So if you like my reactions and if you like to learn about K-pop songs and how they're made and how the songwriting and production works, then definitely check out that channel as well. And until then, see you next time. Goodbye.